Hello, and welcome to. I traditionally had this as the close, but I think it's turned into more of an emergency session. We have. I'm joined by Justin, and we have replaced Dave temporarily in the Three Wise Men, and a spicy fella with a pair of headphones has come and joined us. So, yeah, gentlemen, how are you enjoying this morning? Or I assume you're enjoying this morning because you've managed your risk.
I enjoy every morning. It's just I imagine the market is bleeding. I know the market's bleeding, but obviously, if you have more than a couple of brain cells, you can see from the stock market. I think I kindly marked it out for everyone earlier on. And let's see where it bounced. Oh yeah, it bounced exactly from where I said. So yeah, it's just a bit of profit taking. Still, I said to you, Wiz, first thing this morning, bond market,
long end,
metals at resistance. I sense some last-minute bleed and then some rotation.
The pendulum. Yeah, it's been a pretty fun morning. Obviously, as someone who trades more stocks than anything else, I'm reveling in the tears of over-leveraged Redditors as Robinhood begins to sink. I am also very short on cruise liners because people can't go on cruises when the SPX goes to 5,000. Yeah, apart from that, I am fairly neutral. I'm just waiting for some positions now. But
I literally don't care. I might cannot confirm or deny, but I might have. What did I do? I entered Solana at $176.8. So that's 176. So that's a couple of percent up. So that trade is nicely rocketing along. It's quite fun. I don't really care. The market goes up. My general rule of thumb, whilst I want it to go up for my investment side, trading-wise, I am absolutely agnostic to the whole thing. It either goes to my points of interest or it doesn't.
Yeah, I feel that. How about you, Jalapeno? How are you holding up in the market?
Pretty much the same as Justin. I didn't have any positions open, so I've not got wrecked. I managed my risk, so I wouldn't have got wrecked anyway.
So boring. I thought you were spicy.
Degenerate. I'm in a long from Bitcoin. On Bitcoin from a zone that I've had on my chart since the 3rd of July, which is moving nicely. So yeah, I'm not too bothered about the dump. Came to the computer about an hour ago and started looking at gold, which is doing wonderful things that are not retarded. Can't really say that word, can I? But
it's a free open space. I don't have a watershed.
It's a lot less retarded. A lot less retarded to trade. So yeah. How about you, Mr. Wizard?
I'm enjoying it. I mean, I sold some of my stocks that had looked fairly over bloated, and judging by my pre-market watch list, that was a wise move because anything AI related is down 6 or 7%. Obviously, playing into the long-term trade that the wise men have had, that the AI circle jerk may eventually come to an end with tears. I'm also taking a lot of happiness in the fact that I'm short cruise liners. I don't know why. I don't like cruises. I'm not a seafaring man. Yeah, I think as we said last week, I still have very little interest in crypto at the minute. I mean, yeah, It's hard to get excited about it when it's just this chaotic. I mean, I did have some bids in for some Bitcoin, for some Solana, for Ethereum. I also got clipped on a pump fund one, thanks to a wise tip off.
Wonder who done that.
Yeah, but apart from
Wait,
that, I'm not really.
I'm gonna have a look. I've not even looked at it. So that pump. Oh look, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Not only did it hit perfectly on the bottom of the zone. Okay, I'll send you.
Yeah, fantastic, wasn't it?
I don't know what everyone makes so much fuss about. It's really not that difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, apart from that, not too much. Like, yeah, I'm just having a look and just seeing. Yeah, I expect another day of blood. Certainly in the equities market, I think we're finding a little bit of a bounce. In crypto, I mean, if you do trade crypto and can be bothered trading crypto, there's some good opportunities there.
I've just looked at the pump chart and I can already see exactly where that zone comes from on the daily chart.
Oh, it's amazing what charting can do for you.
Only you open your eyes, and then you have the special zones.
Yeah, the special zones.
The special zones.
Yeah. Gosh, alts look horrendous.
Why does Block Pro? Why am I enjoying a completely wrecked market so much? That is, you can just tell that that's a message from Block Pro without even.
Yeah. Wrecked markets are more fun. I like it when there's a little bit of blood. I don't know. It gets the adrenaline going.
So here's a question for you then, Wiz.
Go on.
On the weekly, well, not the weekly, on the monthly, October, are we closing green?
Ooh. Let me have a look.
What's the historical nonsense again? I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah, we usually go green, don't we?
Where can I see that?
It would actually be pure comedy if that thing not only ends green, but it ends green in the fact that it is basically in line with the previous 2 monthly candles. Like
it'll make for a very ugly doji if that closes green.
Like if we close at 108 on that and it's a green candle in line with the previous 2 months, that would be fairly amusing.
Yeah.
Same with Ethereum.
I think obviously from here, for us to close green, we've got 8.42% uptick to do, which would be funny.
Yeah, I absolutely love just the sheer. I mean, I think the thing to talk about yesterday, that Just and I were chatting about this, absolute comedy. Emergency broadcast meeting from Trump scheduled in. Market completely taking its pants off, and the emergency update was him expanding access to IVF.
It's just, it's literally the manipulation is just astounding and really, really quite amusing. And yeah, it's just full on fucks feel, isn't it? It's
Is it a peace deal? Is it a peace deal? Has he solved the world's crisis? I'm expanding IVF.
Yeah, it is. Well, I sent you that thing this morning. Did you see the thing from if you go on the White House website?
Yeah, the Democrat shutdown. It's just pure. It's just banter at this point. This is the banter era.
Yeah. So it's obviously, as we've talked about before on other streams, obviously the data, the financial data, is not forthcoming from government sources.
No.
And I do think it's very conveniently placed at the time to allow gold to just absolutely tear.
Yeah.
And then get the price to where we need to go to without the financial data.
Yeah.
Just surmising, obviously the inflows for the last couple, I think it's 6 days or 6 trading days on gold is up. What did I say earlier? Was it 3,000 pips?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's about the market cap of crypto, isn't it?
Yeah, 11% in 6 days, and so it's not far. Yeah, basically the market cap of crypto in 6 days. It's just pure banter.
It is hilarious. Speaking about banter, the B&B monthly candle has to be one of the funniest candles I think I've ever seen.
It's doji-tastico, isn't it? It's
look at the state of that for a monthly candle.
Did you say indecision? Well, have you seen? I mean, there's lots of people obviously talking about the FUD of finance and their part of last Friday. So we've got a 57% candle. It's just epic, isn't it? Really, really, really good fun. It's funny. But I'm not remotely concerned about anything. I think it's all lovely.
Who wants the signal?
Actually, retested a lovely area this morning on the daily.
Did you just say signal, Mr. Jalapeno?
Who wants a signal? I'm looking to long GU. I think.
GU?
Yeah.
Is that a meme coin?
Well, we don't do meme coins in TradFi, so we set night when market closes. So, are you going on it yet?
Well, I was talking about the pound pairs, and if you look at a lot of the pound pairs, I can't remember what I was talking to about it the other day. Obviously, we've got the budget next month. You watch, or if you look at most of the pound pairs, they will be front running that, and then it's going to be a massive sell off, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Not financial advice.
Yeah.
But
100%.
Knowing how these things normally work, I would definitely surmise that that's what's going to come down the pipe.
Mr. Jalapeno, say when.
You want entry, stop loss, and take profit. Well, I'll give you the thinking behind it. If you look, if you're on the 5 minute, aren't you? So if you look where Asia session low is, which is that 8 a.m. candle just before, I think just those candle wicks before, we've swept that, and now we've tapped into a higher time frame demand, and you can see that we've now got a bullish change of character. So, are you on the 5 minute?
I am indeed.
Sorry, I've given you GJ, haven't you? I'm sorry, GU, pound US dollar.
He's on GU.
I'm on GU, GDP USD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I on? I'm on GJ, but it's exactly the same setup. I'm on GJ. GJYG. I'm on GJ. Exactly the same. We've had a nice sweep of Asia low, higher time frame demand, and now we are bullish, bossing to the upside, which is just we're at the retracement zone now.
This one.
Yeah.
I see you.
Do you know what's really, really funny about this, George?
Mm-hmm.
I have not traded Forex for a while because I'm so lazy and gold's too easy. But my chart from a month or so ago, it has tapped, oversized tapped, a line on the chart that I had, which was the top of the H4 fair value gap, which was the candle from the 24th of July. I believe it was 24th of July, it's about there. And we obviously broke out past it a couple of weeks ago, and then we've just overside retested it. And that's probably where it's reacting from. Resistance, as they say.
Yeah, I think that's my time frame point of interest that I've got. So, but I mean, a couple of the dollar pairs are looking the same. GU, I know I mentioned GU. GU is also exactly the same.
GU, when I was just looking at that, again, not that I've charted it for a while, but it's basically the candles from the 27th of September 2024 is basically the liquidity on top of there is where we're sitting right now.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, my order's been hit, so I'm going to the freaking moon, guys.
I'm going to short it instead. Just to counter trade, George.
Ooh.
We
Battle.
don't do counter trading.
I would not do that to you. Too kind.
Thank you. You'll only end up jinxing my trade.
And only counter trade certain people. And not always. So do we think that the US are going to open the market and smash it up?
Ooh. Would be funny, wouldn't it?
Because obviously, if you look at gold, it's very much followed a path or pattern over the last few weeks. And I sense a massive great rug is incoming.
What's this on? What were
Gold.
we rugging?
Gold.
Gold.
All you heard there, Wiz, was rugging. And he was like, yes, yes, I'm in.
Yeah, that's how you get the wizard to appear.
Just say the word wrong.
All you need to do. No, like Beetlejuice. If you say it 3 times, it's like Wiz. Just say rug, and then yeah. So where you're on there, Wiz, if you just mark out the liquidity on top of there, that's basically where we're bouncing. I would suggest.
Oh, and look. If you go further along, you can see even more.
It's funny.
TradingView is a wonderful tool.
Well, I hope you took the signal because I'm at TP1.
Signal unclear. How much
Signal
leverage?
Not nearly TP1. I'll say that you understand risk management, and you clearly don't.
Me? I don't believe in it. It's like one of those mythical beasts.
Why? What's risk management?
Well, the thing is that there's risk management, as in managing your risk on each individual trade. But then there is also exposure and portfolio management that you need to consider as well.
Yeah.
All very different things. And I would suggest a lot of people go down the rabbit hole of looking at what should I do charting wise, what indicator, what fib level, what this, what that, pull a trend line from here. No one actually, apart from very few people actually talk about how to manage your risks.
I am very much ready for a crash landing on this thing. I may or may not have taken some positions on this.
I get stop loss if you don't have one. It couldn't be any more correct.
What? I'll tell you what did catch my eye, Justin.
Go on.
This. The war machine rolls on. This is a point of interest.
Let's have a quick look. LMT, yeah?
Yep.
Lockheed Martin. The only thing I don't like about stock charts is just the constant gaps.
Yeah.
Very, very, very frustrating. So a decent run up. I'll tell you what, a beautiful little trend line of support that is just begging to be twatted. Well, first thing I see is the weekly. So October 22. That's your kind of SR flip. So basically between 484.6 and 498.5. That's the difference between going up and going down. If we hold to that box, we go up. If we don't,
get the ammunition ready.
Get the ammunition ready. And hopefully by that, and I genuinely, that's not been plugged or talked about, that is the extent of how long it takes me to chart something. To know whether we're long or short, if we're at support or not. Just 30 seconds. Literally 30 seconds. Robin Hood.
I love shorting this.
Just Hood, yeah?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
The bleed out in some of these equities when we crash is going to be biblical.
It's coming, isn't it? Yeah. I would say it's due for a healthy retest. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
some of them, if you look at it from an Elliott wave standpoint, they do look like they could be very, very close to the end of their fifth wave.
You're telling me that this isn't looking like it might have topped out. The fact that you could buy this thing last year and sell it for 10 times as much a year later.
That's mental, isn't it?
Oh, this was funny. I was trading this one. This one had a Wall Street Bets short squeeze that the CEO then tweeted about the short squeeze. And then it transpired that the CEO during the short squeeze was selling a load of shares. So he squeezed it up to here and then started selling his shares, and then it goes back down.
Yeah, get on the week. It don't look too bad on the weekly.
No.
I'd say actually as a chart, and if you want to learn what is a support resistance flip, if you look at $25
On this,
yeah, $25. Yeah, just put it on the weekly, chuck it on the weekly, clear your screen. $25. That is a classic SR swap switch flip. Sorry. Oh, Bitcoin seems to be rocking again.
There's a surprise.
We're at, the first stream signal of the day is at TP1.
Yeah, so if you look at $25 with and just zoom out a bit, it should be. Look at those
Yeah.
highs and then just retest that. If you don't understand support resistance and what happens, resistance turns support. That is about as picture perfect as you can have.
Yeah. You even got.
Two
I mean,
retests.
look at the volatility on this thing. Is like, if you want something fun to trade, look at the price action on this is actually pretty good to trade.
I think it was pretty clean, to be honest with you. I don't think it's not too bad at all.
Like, you long here, ride it up to here, sell it, maybe short it, put your entry back at the exact same place, and you go up again.
Yeah, so they've got, obviously, I don't know what happened, like the week of June 16th. Obviously made a high, and then we opened the next week. Really, what's that?
That gap.
Yeah.
So some of these were caused by
5%.
yeah, because you had this one here was an earnings miss.
Yeah.
But the biggest line of business for this company is boner pills.
They couldn't keep it up. Here all week.
So you could trade this to buy your boner pills. Infinite money glitch.
Yeah, to me, it looks. We're basically just going to fill in that gap, aren't we?
Yeah.
Basically. Because you've got them preceding that kind of that sell-off. You've got 4 or 5 weeks of, again, just wicking into another gap in the chart.
Yeah.
Which is then just, and then obviously blasted past that, gone back down again, and now we're filling in that gap.
Yeah.
So I would say if you was going to long, probably have a look on the lower time on daily. Yeah. I reckon at $45, you'd be absolutely $45 to $46 would be a lovely little entry for long. Yeah,
absolutely. And then you can ride it back up. Yeah.
And the thing is, you're making on the weekly, you're making relatively equal closes, but the high is getting higher. So this looks like it's poised to probably break out, or at least liquidate at the top side.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's a fun chart to trade on. This is and I think I said in the CSE Discord earlier, like the best piece of advice I got from Block Pro was when a market's not functioning properly, just trade one that is. The crypto market isn't functioning properly.
You have many different tickers to trade. I think day trading, personally, you know, I'm a gold maxi, so that's my kind of bread and butter. But if you're trading crypto with leverage, you basically just trade the top 3. That's what I would do. The rest of it, you're just asking for your ass to be handed to you.
Ooh. If anyone wants a signal, I just got clipped into a short order on Palladium.
Very nice.
That was here.
See ya.
GJ is at TP2 now, just by the way.
Very nice, Mr. Jalapeno. Thank you very much.
Just need a bit more of a push. What's the phrase you said, Jordan? Justin, giddy up, horsey.
Yeah. This will run the highest now.
GJ.
Yeah.
Show it live. I'll share my screen with the trade if you'd like.
Yeah. Feel free.
Stop.
I will take these off, and you boys can show some charts.
So, Weez, I've got another one for you. Before you push this chart up, when is the US government lockdown going to be
I think it'll go into November, because ultimately they'll just put it sort of achieves some of the aims that Trump wants anyway, because you've got this Doge element. You know how they were trying to get a lot of people out of government? Basically, half the people who work in government now who are in the shutdown aren't getting paid, right? And a lot of these people are probably now going to be looking for other jobs, you'd imagine.
Yeah.
Which means that they can leave without the US government paying them off, which achieves Trump's aim of shrinking government departments. I mean, I don't actually think Trump is that bothered about it all being shut down, to be honest, because it's political ammo for him.
Yeah. It's just, I think it's, again, tinfoil hat. It's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
If anyone can convince me otherwise, I'm happy to hear it. But
I don't even really follow news.
That's the wrong wallet.
I check Forex Factory every day to see if a red folder, but otherwise I don't really care what gets tweeted or, what Trump says.
But the thing is, I used to take more consideration of red folder items on gold, but how evolved the way I trade it has become. Apart from FOMC, which I don't trade after 6 p.m. anyway, so that's fine. Don't really bother me. So it's only really NFP that I care about. The rest of it, I couldn't give a toss about. So I'm pretty confident I know where it's going most of the time.
I didn't even realise we had a new day opening on gold.
Just in there, isn't it? This is just lining up. Everything looks like it's just teeing up to allow New York to fuck shit up. I would suggest.
Yeah, the stream signal is, well, it's not very exciting to show live, actually, to be honest. It's just there doing its thing.
It's quite funny. You actually look, because most things, apart from gold, bonds, stock market, crypto, individual stocks, indices. I think the only one that was counter trading this morning was, I think the Nikkei was up first thing, but I don't know if it is now. I don't know what close. But everything, I think Asia fell asleep and accidentally lent on the sell button on the keyboard because everything was getting rugged together. And
yeah, it was about
you look at a lot of the bottoming structures now on the indices, on GJ, you look on Nikkei, very, 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 very similar structures.
Yeah, I mean, there was no complicated science behind this trade, to be honest.
So, we got a good. We need Dave for Polymarket, don't we, to see what the.
Yeah, we need Dave.
What is out there on Polymarket today?
So, Polymarket, 17th of October is today, right?
Yeah.
108,000. I don't know what time that closes at. 5% chance. So what's that, 20 to 1? I don't mind that bet. So above 110,000, it's 50 to 1 bet.
That's not bad.
I don't think it's bad. Worth a tickle, isn't it?
Yeah. I would take that.
Market cap.
I am at TP1. If anyone followed me on the Palladium short,
Very nice.
Very nice.
yeah, very nice. And I did it on chain, so I can buy some more crypto with my profits.
I'll tell you what, talking of that, I was listening a lot this week to Bloomberg, and the lovely folks at BlackRock have been on the constant bandwagon this week of tokenization and how much they're investing into their own proprietary data or system for it. That's interesting. I think that's a really, really good sign for the future of crypto and just blockchain in general. Because I would imagine once that flips over, you're probably going to get most things that will start flipping over to blockchain, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was quite bullish. So Ergy just said, "What do you mean when you say TP1? Close part of the trade when it hits TP1, and then wait for the other one?"
Sir.
Yes,
correct.
Take profits off the table, and you
My
can
stop
do
loss
that.
is at best break even as well, so I've got two take profits out of it. So I don't care what it does now.
It's one of those that, for those that don't know, I would highly recommend another good friend of ours, Mr. Blockpro. If you want to know how to do risk management, he's your man. So that should all be part of your plan before you take any trades. Is how are you going to take profits? How much are you going to risk? How much is your stop loss? And if you're going to move, you can move your stop loss to break even after TP1. You can have 1 TP. You can have a risk reward of 1 to 1, 0.1 to 1, 400 to 1. It really doesn't matter as long as it's consistent and you follow the same plan each and every time. That is how you can actually collect data and analyze whether you're profitable or not. If you change it every single time, you've just got a jumbled bag of information. You don't know
it just doesn't
how
work.
the system's working.
You're immediately changing your odds every single time.
Yeah,
there's too many.
Well, your standard deviation just shoots out the top of the chart, basically. And that is not how you do things.
No, and I wouldn't have survived on a funded account if I didn't stick to rules. Certain rules, but it was quite a fun time with Wiz last night because I sent him the I think it was like $73 left before I passed the evaluation, and then I think 6 minutes later I got 30 pips on gold and got fully funded. On a funded account again. So that's 2. Which is what we're trading GJ on today. So if we get full profit, I might take a little payout for the weekend.
But it doesn't matter how you set stuff up. Just be sensible and consistent in your approach. And do you want to learn? Mr. Blockbro is your man.
I always find it
not being paid to plug him, by the way. It's just
people trade, when people trade Forex and indexes, they always talk about lot size, and more people are inclined to calculate positions based on lot size. No one, hardly anybody ever sees that with crypto in terms of contract size, which is odd. It's for some reason it's crypto. It's all about your margin and your leverage and how much money you put in and how much you can multiply it. No one ever calculates it by contract size. I mean, they do. People that know what they're doing, they do.
Like 10 ETH, 20 ETH.
And unfortunately, we saw it yesterday with people who were doing low leverage, low risk trades who were getting wrecked because
we have said this before. Low leverage is a myth, because ultimately you just have the same exposure as you would. And I think we said on Wednesday, didn't we? On Tuesday, Justin, the exchanges, low leverage is a real issue for the exchanges. It's calculate your position. TradingView even does it for you. Like if you put in your long position on TradingView, you right click on it, you go on settings, you can enter your account size, you can enter your risk, and it will tell you exactly how many contracts and exactly what value you need to buy to fit that parameter. Or you go to Mr. Block Pro's site and just copy and paste it.
I was going to say
very simple.
Time to cue a shameless blockpro.nl show.
Yes, blockpro.nl.
Get the position size calculator on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
yes. Very, very good. What do you think of the whole the Binance fudding that's going on at the moment?
Oh, it's quite amusing, isn't it? I think it feels like, I guess, Binance aside, it feels like we're coming to the end of the road a little bit with the whole centralized exchange model. I think that the centralized exchanges have had their time in the sun, and I think we're seeing. The thing is that it's quite amusing because they were obviously pushing to move everything on, like pushing this future on chain. But the funny thing is the future on chain excludes the centralized exchanges, because you can just use decentralized exchanges on chain, and they can navigate waters that the centralized exchange potentially can't from a regulatory point of view. I mean, Binance is. I don't trade on Binance. I'm persona non grata in their eyes. So if Binance goes down, it goes down. But it is quite amusing. I saw reports of people being paid $20,000 to post tweets about Binance. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Again, it's conveniently done at a time when the market needed a bit of a cool off and probably a pullback into demand for the next explosive bit. Funny enough, it's happened all the time when Binance hit an all-time high and had a massive monthly candle. It seems to me very contrived and set up to me, and I don't know. Maybe I'm deeply suspicious of any of this stuff. And anything that goes on crypto Twitter, in this sort of guise, I just go, it's just like when you see James Wynn has been liquidated again. It's like, oh, please shut up. It's so.
The Trump
you can almost see
long.
someone sitting on the sidelines with their fishing rod just casting out and just seeing how many people are going to nibble on this one. Oh my God, someone's in the know. They've just opened a massive short. Well done, they've opened a short at resistance. It's like, who would have thought it? Who would do that?
Exactly, and they conveniently do it on chain where everyone can see their order.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just opened a $500 million 100x short. This is my liquidation price. Yeah. Like, come on. Just
come after me.
And then you see people you see stuff going around, and I just go, you're literally falling for just retail fodder every single time. And yeah, it's just makes me laugh a lot. The thing is, if Binance goes under, which a lot of people are going, withdraw your funds from Binance. and let's get rid of them. They can't be trusted. Binance goes under. They are the largest holder of Bitcoin, or one of the largest.
Yeah.
Game over. There
Yeah.
is no cycle. It's done.
We talk about banks being too big to fail, but Binance is too big to fail.
Yes. And the thing is, it's everyone's saying this and then everyone believing it and then everyone buying into the narrative. It is literally turkeys voting for Christmas. That is it. That is literally what it is. And they have no idea what they're actually saying and what the implications would be in the grand scheme of things. And it amuses me greatly.
Yeah, I agree. What are your thoughts, Mr. Jalapeno?
I pretty much agree. I think if no Binance, then no crypto. As for James Wynn, I couldn't care less. He's been liquidated before, liquidated again, but
Yeah.
he is quite funny. I don't know, have you listened to any of his spaces that he's done recently?
Yeah, I was on one the other day. He's got quite a weird voice, hasn't he?
Yeah, he started someone was
Computer generated or
It's very high pitched. It's higher pitched than you think it would.
put it this way, he is from somewhere near me. Like he is within a 20-mile radius of where I
are
live.
you trying to say it is you?
Is he?
I can't say. I'm talking about. He's got to be Wiz from his accent. You must think the same, because he's
Yeah.
a very strong northern accent with a twang.
Well, he must live not too far from me then, because Hallow and I aren't too far apart.
I could throw a stone out my window and break Wiz's window.
Right now.
In fact, should I open the window now? Yeah. So
go on, dox yourself.
I do think that is. I think he's quite funny and entertaining to listen to. And that's where they get there.
Crypto is.
That's where they.
Crypto needs entertainers because there isn't any, because they locked up Do Kwon, they locked up SPX. There's no real. I don't know. There's no real characters anymore.
No, I did enjoy that interview that Sam Bankman-Fried did from prison. I thought that was pretty.
Yeah.
You know what? I was almost tempted to just because you can write to him, can't you, in prison?
Yeah.
I wonder how many people
I was saying
write
to someone.
him.
I was saying to someone the other day. I feel like what he did obviously was criminal. I think.
Or misunderstood?
I think, to be fair, I think he got out of his debt very quickly, and you liken it a little bit to. Could you imagine if you come straight out of uni and you set up a financial institution that within a year grows to the size of a large bank, and you have had no one around you to tell you exactly how a bank should run, and then you make a couple of poor decisions and you get into a hole? I think obviously what he did was criminal and he's in prison accordingly. I think the sentence is slightly harsh. But yeah, I mean, if you're living in the Bahamas running a bank that could be listed on the stock exchange, you probably need a compliance department.
George is Win in disguise. I agree.
George is too good a trader to be James Wynn.
I don't get liquidated really, so.
I thought it was part of trading.
Liquidation. Well, yeah, no stop loss. No, you can't get stopped out with no stop loss, but you can blow up your entire account.
Yeah, unified accounts only. Keep all your
Very easily misled and undereducated. Yeah, true. People don't know how to manage. So many people say that they know how to manage risk, and they clearly don't know how to manage risk.
He falls below $3,700. Down we go.
Probably rugged, aren't they?
Yeah. Could
So
you imagine?
it's
Could you
funny,
imagine another liquidation?
The difference between the chart on the crypto cap, market cap charts versus the exchange perps charts, the wick is nowhere near as fierce.
No. Also, it's quite amusing. Have you seen some of the exchanges have begun editing the wicks on their charts for Friday?
So that is
That's criminal.
that is genuinely like horrendous. Because if you say what would happen if they edited it, say Atom $2.73 or whatever it is, when it was 10 cents the other day, does that mean anyone's liquidation price that was between 10 cents and $2.73 will be reimbursed? And then any upside is reimbursed?
Yeah,
Should be.
actually. I can't tell you I don't get liquidated.
Yeah, let me show you. So this is the updated Binance spot chart for Atom.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I'm sure it was 10 cents.
It was down here, like 0.01.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that sort of thing is like imprisonment material, right? I'd say.
There's certainly some moral integrity.
And look at Coinbase.
Oh, we're lower than the wick.
What? That is so bad.
Has that changed, Wiz? I've not looked at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a bit naughty.
That is so bad.
At least we've swept it. Yeah, they have changed some of the charts around, it appears.
Wow. But the thing is, if someone's going to go after them, in what territory and what law and jurisdictions you go after them with? Where are they?
Point. I mean, it based out of China and the UAE, two countries that aren't particularly well known for their stringent legislation in financial services.
Binance does not have a single officially declared global headquarters. There you go.
Oh, which are some other charts then that went really bad that we can see?
I just saw the one that everyone's been going on about has been the Atom chart. That was.
This one's not been edited on Binance.
That's right.
I wonder if they have. No, they've left this wick on for BNB. Again, we are now high.
Who's done that one? Is that Binance?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I can't remember when I charted this out. I've not used this Binance chart for ages, so this is very old TA. This is why you TA. Whatever it is, I called the top on this.
You should go and post that all over Twitter and say you called the top.
Yeah. Is there a way of seeing when you actually put the TA on this chart? I completely forgot.
I don't think it has like an audit function.
Oh,
So it says here the holdings company of Binance is in Malta.
Ah, okay. That explains it. Yeah, that means you're European, but you don't have to play by stringent rules. Yeah, because OKX is also based out of Malta.
Yeah.
Also, conveniently, it has no tax for crypto companies.
They not out. They don't live down the road from us in the island of Palau.
Go and knock on their door. I actually can't believe we've gone low into
Obviously,
the liquidation.
Bybit is Dubai.
Yeah.
Mexi is in Seychelles.
a financial services stronghold.
He's one of the best. Femex is Singapore.
I just can't believe they've edited their Bitcoin charts.
I mean that is probably one of the most criminal things I think I've ever.
So Blowfin is Cayman Islands. What other exchanges have we got?
Blowfin is Cayman. Casex.
OKX
GJ
is
pushing
Seychelles.
nicely. Come on.
OKX is Seychelles as well, Wiz.
Okay.
Bitfinex.
Conveniently, none of these are in the United States.
Why are we not surprised by that?
Bitfinex is Taiwan. What ones are there? Upbit. Upbit?
Yeah. That's the Korean one, isn't it? But I assume it's probably not based in Korea.
Singapore.
What about Weeks? Ooh.
Is that literally WEEK
X.
or
X. WEEX. It's an offshoot of Binance and MXC, I think. Dubai, yeah.
Yeah.
What other exchanges?
So basically, to Wizzy's point, the sex exchanges, not sex, centralized exchanges are all in really, really emerging marketplaces. And yeah, they're not your friend. You've got no recourse whatsoever. Basically,
You have no rights with these exchanges.
KuCoin? Where's KuCoin?
Ooh. I know it's an Asian one, isn't it?
Seychelles. Gate.io.
Yeah.
Gate.io, isn't it? Cayman.
Okay.
BitGet.
I'm guessing Seychelles.
Ooh, Singapore.
Oh. What are dodgy? Let's have a look. All exchange types, sex, all sources.
BitGet. We've just done that, didn't we? BingX. Does anyone use that anymore?
I know someone who trades silver on there.
Singapore.
What about
Bitstamp?
BitMEX?
Yeah, Bitstamp. That's one.
Put the name of some of these.
HTX. That's Korean, isn't it?
Yeah, but it won't be based in Korea, I imagine.
No. Singapore.
Has anyone ever heard of this? Spooky Swap.
It sounds pretty apt for this time of year, though.
Crypto.com. Where's that based?
That's definitely like Far East, isn't it? Headquarters is in Singapore, with other notable locations like Dublin and Texas, but Singapore. So there's not a single one that is in any jurisdiction.
What about Gemini? Some of the US ones, are
I've
they
just-
actually
I've
properly
just got
headquartered in the
home-based
US?
now. Delaware, which is like normal.
Oh yeah, Deribit. Blockpro has Deribit for futures.
Derbit. Is it Deribit?
Deribit.
Deribit.
Deribit, yeah. Deribit, I know the one. Deribit. Dubai.
Kraken.
Kraken is San Fran.
I mean, that and Coinbase are the only ones that are. That Coinbase and Gemini. Yeah, I imagine Galaxy, I think, is also properly domiciled in the US.
Headquarters in no one has their headquarters in New York. And that is not because they're dodgy. It's just the taxation in New York State.
The taxation in New York is horrendous.
Punitive. So a lot of the time it will be Delaware, it'll be Pennsylvania, and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, you're seeing a move now as well. Certainly in the traditional finance industry, where the Wall Street is now lined with palm trees down in Miami. Funnily enough, investment bankers who are earning six-figure salaries prefer to live by the sea somewhere with no tax, and they do in New York.
I've no idea
50-odd%.
Trading floors pretty much don't exist anymore.
No.
The pits, as they call them, because everything is obviously when it switched to electronic trading hours, it was a complete industry changer.
Yeah.
What is the best exchange to trade on? What assets, Ergy?
Yeah. What assets?
And then are you talking about derivatives or spot?
Look at the TA on this that I had. This thing is just not a natural mover, is it?
Zora.
You could trade this thing pretty easily.
The good thing is gold is starting to rug.
Nice.
And getting towards a point of interest.
If you took my signal that wasn't a signal of shorting palladium at 1588, you're probably quite happy. And you also probably owe me a beer. Because that is a pretty perfect retest and rejection, I would say.
So for Forex and stocks, where do you do yours? So I use the retail exchanges in the UK that I use for stocks are eToro. I use Interactive Investor, and then trading use Vantage for gold, Prime XBT. Yeah, it's mostly mine. And then crypto.
Putting an order in on gold.
Crypto for me, I use Bybit and I use Mexi.
Yeah, I'm a little bit different, Ergy. I trade on a range of things. So 2-on-2 is quite nice because that's where I keep my ISA. And I do some CFDs. I like Prime XBT. But I've been doing a lot more on decentralized platforms just because I can then buy crypto and do what I want with it. So the one that I really like at the moment that I've been really getting into for stocks is, what's it called? Alpha Invest. It's actually a pretty good platform. You can trade stocks on leverage. They've got some crypto assets on there. You've got gold. Ostium is very, very good as well if you wanted to trade metals, crypto, Mag 7, etc. Ostium is very good. Yeah. Also, this palladium trade, yeah, if anyone took it, well done. You're probably quite.
But it's also, it will differ from what territories residing as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Just trade on chain and off the grid. That's what I do. Then I can.
the DEXs like
properly.
Hyperliquid and stuff like that
Yeah.
are the. I think we talked about the other day, Wiz. I know that Hyperliquid Wall Street like.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was going to say, it was something that I was reading about the other day. I was on a space actually with a guy, really knowledgeable. He works in DeFi, has done for years, does all the coding and stuff. And there's an upgrade to Hyperliquid that's come called HIP3, which allows the node validators to launch their own Oracle derivatives. So we're seeing more and more traditional assets coming onto the Hyperliquid ecosystem. There's some really good ones actually. So there's one called Ventuals, which you can trade. Ventuals you can trade pre-IPO stocks. Obviously, I don't know exactly what you're trading on, but I can flash this up. Replace screen sharing. It's still but this.
All I would say is, for when it comes to exchanges, just do a bit of research and just find out that the most important part for are your funds safe? Are they, and how liquid they are? Because the last thing you want is to be an illiquid exchange, because then you get potentially, if you're trading shit coins or low market cap coins, especially, your slippage can become somewhat troublesome. That's my personal advice.
Yeah. Yeah. This is one that's built on Hyperliquid. There is also another one that's really interesting, where you can basically trade anything on chain asset wise.
Because that's quite interesting what you got there. I think we've talked about this before with that one, because obviously OpenAI, Neuralink and stuff like that, they're not public companies.
No. It's used an implied valuation.
That's what I was about to say. How do they create a chart with regard to the valuations and therefore the stock price and stuff like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
like you can see the candles, the liquidity's not here to do this.
Yeah, you can
high
see
leverage.
Just the candle construction, it just doesn't look right. And then that is where you will get absolutely body pumped with slippage.
Yeah, well, I mean,
not in a romantic way at all.
You've got a perfect. If you're a market structure person, you have a nice retest of the market structure. If you would, I'm pretty sure this is still in testnet anyway, so I don't think you could do this. But you had a nice 113% move on here that you could have 10x leveraged. But yeah, I think we see more of stuff like this that's just built on that ecosystem.
Yeah.
Obviously, I quite like Lighter. Lighter's quite a good one. I like it as an exchange. Also, I have been farming the points on Lighter. And should we not be completely dead in crypto, I should have quite a tasty airdrop coming when they finally come. The perfect market structure bucket. Yeah.
So my question is, Block Pro, are you in any way complicit and working with that exchange to create a market maker structure like that? That's what the public want to know.
You don't even have to ask.
That is like market maker's dream, drawing pictures.
You can actually. This one's quite amusing. Polymarket is all the rate. Look at that. All you had to do was get up in October and just long Polymarket.
Yeah, but that's because it featured on this month's episode of South Park.
Yeah.
If you watch South Park.
Look at the state of this. Andrew will I actually quite like this company. Have you seen the CEO for Anduril? He's launched a crypto company, but he is the most redneck-looking fella you'll meet.
Because Polymarket is obviously not listed anywhere, is it? Do we know what their turnover is?
Yeah, he looks
No.
he looks a bit redneck, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna jump off. I've got a wedding to get ready for.
Very nice.
GJ is nearly full profit, so
Yep,
Well done.
I
George.
saw that. I think we're approaching the top of the show.
be sure to.
I hope everyone's found it useful. We've actually had quite a good discussion. I hope the wise men and the wise man stand-in has helped ease any concerns you have about the market. Although with proper risk management, you should never have concerns about the market. God, this guy is quite amusing. I've just found the world's defensive future is in the hands of this guy who is inventing killer robotic submarines. If that doesn't sum up the world that we're in.
Why is he wearing Justin's holiday shirt?
Look at that. What a guy.
When Lambo.
Yeah, this company makes robot drones for the military.
Crazy.
It's like War Dogs, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah.
Great film.
In real life.
Well, guys, have a wonderful day. I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, I think we're all going now.
I think we're wrapping up, but yeah, pleasure as always. It was a good show actually. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to jump on whenever. Wise Men returns on Tuesday. Hopefully we have a lot more wisdom to bring you. I think we do. And then Haller, if you're around on Wednesday, we can do a follow-up to your trading session. But we can pick that up offline.
Sounds good.
Apart from that, don't get wrecked. It's a Friday, so probably not a nice time to trade. It smells a bit like a liquidation coming. I get the feeling that someone may do 2 Friday fuckeries in a row. But yeah, pleasure as always. Have fun.